tomorrow. We also have UNICEF present. We have our sponsors present, Nedbank as well as Letseho. We have our education directorates present. We have head office directorates present, the staff of the Directorate of National Examinations. I recognize also the parents and learners, the teachers, and everybody online who joins this esteemed event. With this, I hope to have the protocol established. I recognize the media, and should I have left anybody out, allow me to pronounce the protocol established. With that in mind, let me request you to stand for the national anthems. That is the national anthem and the AU anthem. Please stand on attention. Thank you. Namibia, land of the great freedom fight, we have won. Glory to their bravery, whose blood waters our freedom. We give our love and loyalty, together in unity, contrasting beautiful Namibia, Namibia, our country, beloved land of savannas, hold high the banner of liberty, Namibia, our country, Namibia, motherland, we love thee. Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the star, let us make Africa the tree of life. Thank you so much. You may be seated. I'm inviting now the colleague and pastor, Mr. Timotheus Mutambo, to give us the morning devotion.
Good morning, beloved, and the established protocol. Our word of scripture is this morning taken from the letter of the Apostle Paul to the church in Philippi, from Philippians 3, verses 13 to 14. And it reads thus: But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind me and leaning toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ. Paul says that you must forget the past, let go of past mistakes and even past glories, for they don't define your future. And he urges us to press on, actively striving and straining forward, demonstrating effort and intentionality in our journey. Paul says one thing: it doesn't matter the outcome of your results or the disappointment this morning, Paul says just one thing, and he emphasizes a singular focus that you must pursue towards the future. Because even if you have setbacks, we serve a God that always gives us comebacks. Let us unite in a word of prayer. Father God, we gather here this morning with hearts full of mixture of emotions, hope and anxiety, gratitude and anticipation. We thank you for the strength, the focus and perseverance you have granted all our students during their time of study and preparation. We acknowledge the hard work and dedication they have poured into this journey. As the results are officially announced today, we pray for peace that surpasses all understanding, to fill every heart and every mind. Remind us that all our worth is not defined by a grade or a score, but by your unconditional love and the unique talents you have given each and every one of our students. We ask for your grace to surround those who receive good news, that they may accept their success with humility and gratitude, using their knowledge and skills to serve a greater purpose. For those who may face disappointment, grant them the strength to accept the outcome with grace and trust in your plan. For you have a plan for us, not to harm us, but to prosper us in every aspect of our lives. Help them find the lessons in this experience and the courage to persevere and pursue future opportunities for growth and learning. Give the students, the parents, the educators, and the leadership of our ministry in the decisions that lie ahead. Lead us, guide them, give us wisdom. We pray for our management, Lord, that you will give them the understanding and the wisdom to lead us from prosperity to prosperity. We surrender this day and its outcomes into your loving hands, trusting in your perfect will for our lives. Thus we pray in the name of Jesus. And everybody say, amen.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mutambo, for these very apt words. We do appreciate the encouragement that you have given us to lean towards what lies ahead, keep the focus on the future, and have the courage to pursue your dreams. With this, let us put our hands together for our education, innovation, arts, and culture Executive Director, Mr. Haitengela. Mr. Haitengela, this is for you.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies. Honorable Minister, Honorable Deputy Minister, please allow me to stand by the protocol already observed. I'm a bit nervous. It's my first time to stand before such a big crowd. Good morning to you all. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this important occasion. Today marks the national examination results. This day marks a significant milestone on our national education calendar as we reflect on the results for the NSSCO and NSSCAS 2025. These results reflect the collective efforts, sacrifices, and commitments of learners, teachers, parents, and the entire education system. Dear stakeholders and partners in education, while I wholeheartedly welcome you all, I want us to carefully digest the results, celebrate the achievements, encourage resilience, and reaffirm our shared responsibility to nurture the future of our nation. To our learners, I see that side very quiet. Today marks the completion of an important stage in your journey. The ministry commends you for your dedication, discipline, and perseverance. Regardless of the result you receive today, reaching this stage of your academic journey is an achievement in itself. To our principals, our teachers, and our school leaders throughout the country, allow me on behalf of the ministry to express with deep sincerity our profound appreciation. Your role extends far beyond the classroom. You are the mentors, you are the counselors, you are the motivators, and you are the role models of our learners. Many of you went the extra mile, worked under difficult conditions, often with limited resources, yet you made it. Your unwavering dedication, professionalism, and belief in the potential of every learner remain the backbone of our education system. To our parents and our guardians of our beautiful learners, thank you for the encouragement, sacrifices, support, and the trust you place in our schools and teachers. Your involvement at home plays a vital role in a learner's success. To our learners who qualify for institution of higher learning, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to you all. Your individual achievement is a testament to your hard work and your determination. As you transition into higher education, we encourage you to remain focused, remain disciplined, and committed to academic excellence. You must carry with you the values of integrity, responsibility, and professionalism. Use this opportunity bestowed upon you to continue to contribute meaningfully to the national development of our country. To learners advancing to advanced subsidiary level, we applaud your progress. This next phase will require even greater dedication and critical thinking. Embrace the challenge with confidence, knowing that you have laid a solid foundation and that continued effort will open doors to even greater opportunities. To our learners who did not meet the minimum requirement this time, we wish to address you with empathy and encouragement. These results do not define your potential and your future. Education is a journey with many paths and paces. This should not be seen as an end, but as an opportunity to reflect first, to regroup, and to try again. To try again with commitment, guidance, and support from all the stakeholders in education. If you do that, you can raise again and achieve your goals. Honorable Minister, Deputy Minister, and esteemed guests, my speech is very, very short. As we announce the release of the 2025 National Examination Result, the Ministry remains committed to strengthening the quality, equity, and relevance of education. Our goal, Honorable Minister, is very simple, and that is to ensure that every learner is supported properly to reach his or her full potential. With that said, I thank you all, and I wish every learner courage, confidence, and success in the journey, beautiful journey ahead. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together for the ED one more time for this warm welcome and also for reiterating the recognition of all teachers, school principals, parents, and guardians who have contributed to today's happening. So with these, now allow me to ask you to stand and put your hands together for our Honorable Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, the Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts, and Culture. Thank you.
Thank you, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. Director of Ceremonies, please have a seat. Thank you. I wish to recognize Ms. Eda Bourne for establishing a fantastic salutation and the protocol. However, I wish to truly reach out to each and everyone this morning and welcome you to this beautiful event that we are celebrating together. I also wish to truly single out our Deputy Minister, our Executive Director, both of them fulfilling these functions and these roles for the very first time. I think you can give them a round of applause. The Deputy Executive Directors and Senior Management, our Regional Directors. Can we give them a shout out? Can you please just rise so that we can see you at the moment? Please stand up, all of you present. Yes, thank you very much. We now will move to our members of the Diplomatic Corps. Thank you, esteemed excellencies, for joining us. I also wish to recognize, of course, our UN family, our members of the academia. Thank you for joining us, our regulators, our dearest sponsors, the Cambridge University Press and Assessment, as well as NSSCO is also present. Our esteemed invited guest, beautiful, beautiful learners, and the proudest of parents, distinguished stakeholders in education, members of the media. Thank you very, very much for joining me today, myself and the team. I'm not sure who's more nervous, me or you. So I think we just need to do something that just brings us into the vibe of examination results release. Can you please turn to the person on your right side, make eye contact and say, I recognize you. Yeah, thank you. The person to your right and to your front and to your back also deserves that. And once a teacher, always a teacher. Thank you. I recognize you all. And I thank you that you made the time to join us, whether it is by sitting in your sitting room or in your physical presence. Can we create some order? I know we're all excited, nervous, and anxious, but I think we can make sure that the information eventually reaches everyone. Isn't it so? Fantastic. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed learners, what a beautiful moment to be sharing with you. And it's a deep sense of pride that I'm standing here addressing you today on the occasion of the release of the 2025 NSSCO and NSSCAS national examination results. You will share with me the belief that this event marks the culmination of many months of dedication, efforts, and very close collaboration across all levels of our education system. Firstly, I would like to convey my sincere appreciation to the Directorate of National Examinations and Assessment, all our markers and moderators, and as well as our regional directors and their respective teams. I thank you for your steadfast commitment and your tireless work behind the scenes, leading from the front, but also making sure that we have a smooth conduct and timely release of these results. It is truly commendable and appreciated by all Namibians at large. Ladies and gentlemen, the year 2025 marked the historic merger of 3 ministries into one, with people after 1 year or 9 months still struggle to say the full title. Ministry of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts and Culture. Yes. And that actually reaffirmed government's commitment to the holistic education and delivery, coordinating and coherent services to the youth of Namibia. The strategic merger has brought together complementary portfolios under the quality and a unified framework, ensuring that all processes and programs designed for our young people are actually harmonized but also responsive to their evolving needs. By synchronizing these development initiatives, the ministry is better positioned to create seamless pathways. Although we say seamless, we also recognize that everything is not linear and that it required additional focus and additional restructuring and meeting and discussing from basic education to higher learning, skills development and employment. This alignment equally represents more than an administrative restructuring. It signifies a renewed national commitment to serving the Namibian youth holistically, recognizing that education, empowerment, and employment are interconnected pillars of our national development. The release of the 2025 NSSCO and NSSCAS examination results must therefore be viewed as part of a broader transformation where every single policy, program, and assessment contributes to nurturing capable, confident, and empowering young citizens as they are sitting there, a few selected to be here, representing thousands of others, ready to participate meaningfully in national development. Ladies and gentlemen, credible national examination results remain the cornerstone of confidence in our education system. They affirm to the nation, to the parents, and to every learner and members in the academia that our assessments are conducted with fairness, with accuracy, and integrity. And the 2025 results are no exception. They continue to reflect our students and our learners' true capabilities and stand as evidence of the robustness of our national assessment standards. I had to say that. The ministry continues to uphold the highest standards in the administration of national examinations, ensuring that all assessment processes are rigorous, transparent, and also aligned to internationally recognized benchmarks. Our partnership with Cambridge University Press and Assessment remains integral to this commitment. And I'm pleased to report that Cambridge, as an accrediting partner, has once again confirmed that the ministry, through the DNEA, has fully complied with all requested standards and quality assurance measures for the 2025 NSSCO and NSSCAS examinations. As a result, Cambridge has validated the credibility of the 2025 examination outcomes and will, as in previous years, jointly issue a branded certificate to all qualifying candidates. These certificates continue to be benchmarked against Cambridge IGCSE and Cambridge International AS level standards, reaffirming the international compatibility and the recognition of Namibia's national qualifications. Of ceremonies. Last year's remarks were 31 pages. We've reduced these remarks to 20 pages. So I need you to bear with me. It's very important for us to provide the context of high-stake examinations. Absolutely critical. So high-stakes national examinations such as the NSSCO and NSSCAS remains fundamental instruments for measuring first and foremost what has been taught, number one, and more importantly, what has been learned. These assessments serve as an objective scale through which the ministry evaluates the effectiveness of its curriculum delivery, the depth of the learner's understanding, and the overall health of our education system. And as a ministry, we have set ambitious yet attainable targets, guided by clearly defined key performance indicators, which I will revert to during my remarks, and which are also aligned to our NDP 6, to ensure that the outcomes of these examinations meaningfully reflect the progress that we strive to achieve. Like our Executive Director, I wish to extend my profound appreciation to all teachers and learners. Our teachers have continued to demonstrate unwavering dedication and professionalism in delivering the reformed curriculum. Much as they have been criticized and we have carried the load of constructive and undue criticism together, our teachers persevered. We take our hats off for you, our teachers. Our teachers' commitment to excellence has ensured that teaching remains purposeful, learner-centered, but also aligned with our nation's aspirations. Equally, our learners, you have demonstrated exceptional perseverance, meeting rigorous learning demands and overcoming significant challenges while applying yourselves with sustained commitment and discipline throughout the academic year. I wish to make a very important statement now. When you look at the results that I will now soon release, I want you to reflect back a few years with COVID. And then you must see in front of you grade 6 and 7 learners at the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. They missed a total of 90 face-to-face schooling, and their performance today stands as a clear testament to their resilience, adaptability, and the determination that they show in the face of an unprecedented disruption. 90 days they have lost out of a calendar of 196 days. Now, can you imagine? Are you excited to hear? Thank you. Against this background, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now pleased to present the performance of candidates for the NSSCO level in the 2025 national examinations. I will start off by presenting to you the results for the Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Ordinary, NSSCO, full-time and also part-time candidates. A total of 38,692 full-time candidates registered for NSSCO examinations in 2025. That is in comparison to the 40,757 candidates who actually registered in 2024. Additionally, a total of 42,819 part-time candidates registered for the NSSCO examinations in 2025, compared to the 39,002 part-time candidates registered for the same examination in 2024. And that represents an increase of 9.8%. The decline in full-time candidates may point to challenges within earlier stages of the schooling system that we need to be aware of, while the increase in part-time enrollment highlights that there is indeed a growing demand for second chance opportunities. And this invites us as a ministry to reflect on how best we can support learners to already succeed at their first attempt. That should be our primary goal. How do we support our learners within our households and communities and within our schools to succeed at their first attempts? And how can we also further strengthen or provide alternative pathways to ensure that they are truly enabling success in their preferred areas? Of particular concern is the fact that a significant number of candidates have enrolled at a part-time basis for up to 5 times without achieving success. We should ask the critical question, why? We'll get different answers. And that points to the need for us to have a much more targeted and effective intervention strategy, so that at least a second attempt bring them closer to achieving their goals. Furthermore, the ministry needs to map out ways to provide and guide these candidates on alternative pathways where possible. All I can say today, esteemed ladies and gentlemen and staff members of the ministry, we've got our work cut out for us, and there will be no excuses. We will have to deliver in 2026. We know where the shortcomings are. We now have to step up and see how best do we strategize and to address these issues. I wish to report on the ministry's key performance indicators in NDP 6. To announce the performance outcomes, allow me to begin by assessing our progress against the ministry's established key performance indicators, the KPIs, is articulated in the NDP 6 and the ministry strategic plan. These KPIs continue to serve as a guiding framework for system improvement and learner advancement. At NSSCO level, 2 KPIs are central to evaluating learner performance and readiness for further study. The first KPI measures the performance of full-time candidates who qualify for progression to the Namibia Senior Secondary Certificate Advanced Subsidiary level by achieving a minimum grade C in at least 3 subjects offered at AS. The second KPI, which evaluates overall academic strength, has been revised in 2025 from the previous benchmark of 20 points in at least 5 subjects to a much more ambitious of at least 25 points in a minimum of 5 subjects. Reporting from this year onward, the ministry will adopt the 25-point standard performance against the previous 20 points KPI, and I will reflect on them in the next few seconds. NDP 6 key performance indicator, I will look at the year 2024, but also 2025, for us to see a comparison. The first KPI, NSSCO full-time candidates achieving a C or better in at least 3 NSSC AS subjects, thus progressing now to AS. In 2024, our achievement was 29.5%. Ladies and gentlemen, for 2025 achievement, we stand at 36%. KPI 2 is the old benchmark that I mentioned. Candidates at least achieving a 20 points in 5 subjects. We stood in 2024 at 53.7%. Ladies and gentlemen, for 2025, we're at a 60.2%. The second KPI, which is the revised benchmark, candidates achieving at least 25 points in 5 subjects. We stood in 2024 at 34.6%. We are now at 40.3%. I don't see any smiles. Overall, esteemed members of the public, members of the media, everyone present, the data indicate notable improvements across all 3 KPIs, pointing to stronger learning achievement and enhanced progression outcomes for the 2025 cohort. KPI number 1 increased from 29.5% in 2024 to 36% in 2025, representing a 6.5 increase in percentage, and it shows a much needed expansion in the pool of learners meeting the minimum academic threshold for advanced subsidiary study levels. KPI 2, measured under both the old and the revised benchmarks, provide further insight into the overall academic strength. Under the 20-point target, achievement increased from 53.7 to 60.2, reflecting a 6.5 increase in percentage. Similarly, under the more demanding 25-point benchmark, performance improved from 34.6 in 2024 to 40.3 in 25, which is a 5.7 increase in percentage, highlighting an improvement in quality learning outcomes. Overall, these KPIs present a coherent picture of enhanced learner readiness for advanced studies and diversified post-school pathways, including progression to AS, vocational training, higher education programs, subject to different institutional entry requirements. The consistent upward trends across all indicators underscores indeed positive gains in system-level performance and the effectiveness of ongoing efforts to strengthen teaching, learning, and assessment of the NSSCO level. To further understand the overall achievement of the 2025 NSSCO full-time cohort, it is important to consider subject-level outcomes, as NSSCO qualification is subject award qualification. In 2025, 89.7% of total NSSCO subject entries for full-time candidates were graded, compared to 89% in 2024, reflecting a modest but positive improvement in overall subject attainment. In the same vein, a brief overview of the performance of NSSCO part-time candidates provide additional insight into the achievement pattern at this level. In 2025, 91.2% of total NSSCO subjects entries for part-time candidates were graded, compared to 92.1% in 2024. While this reflects a slight decline, the overall graded entries remain high and continues to demonstrate sustainable participation among part-time candidates. However, the grade distribution remains a concern. A performance is still heavily concentrated, as we will see in the lower attainment bands, with a substantial portion of candidates part-time clustered at grades E, F, and G, signaling the persistent challenges in quality learning outcomes that I mentioned would require targeted intervention. Now we move to something much more tangible. The top 20 full-time candidates with best performance in 6 subjects. Top 20, best performance in 6 subjects at ordinary level. Ladies and gentlemen, dearest learners, having reflected on the overall performance, we now turn to one of the most inspiring highlights of today's events. Thank you. I think you are with me. The moment allows us to celebrate excellence, dedication, and the outstanding academic discipline demonstrated by our learners. It is therefore my honor to announce the top 20 full-time candidates who have achieved the best performance in 6 subjects in NSSCO level. These candidates exemplify the highest standards of commitment and honest, pure, sheer hard work, and their accomplishment should serve as a source of pride and motivation for all in education. I said yesterday in Irongo that it's not about being intelligent or being clever, it's about being hardworking. And I think you will attest yourself what was important for you during your studies. As I mentioned their names, they will only stand up now so that we can see them. However, there will be a prize giving up. In the first position, we have Marian Cuello, female, Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. Second, we have Dakras Manuel, male, Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. Number 3, Emilia Nipandulwa, female, Onawa Secondary School, Omasati. Followed in the 4th place by Diali Limbo, female, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati. Yes, let the drum speak. Johannes Nanjingwa, male, Oshigambo, Oshikoto. Congratulations. In the 6th place, we have got Knowledge Kambonde, male, Reverend Yusu Shikongo Senior Secondary School, Oshikoto. In the 7th place, we've got Heleni Kapolo, female, Onawa Secondary School, Omasati region. Congrats. In the 8th place, we've got Lene Klute, female, Windhoek High School, Komas. In the 9th place, we've got Anita Deval, female, Windhoek High School, Commerce. In the 10th place, we've got Gottlieb Mulenga, male, Oshigambo Senior Secondary School, Oshikoto. 11th place, Tuda Mulongeni, male, St. Boniface College, Kavango East. In the 12th place, ladies and gentlemen, I announce to you Panduleni Kamati, female, Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. The 13th place is scooped by Ananias Angula, male, Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. 14th place allocated to Liam Blau, male, Walvis Bay Private School, Irango. 15th place, we have Watmo Ikongo, male, Oshigambo High School, Oshikoto region. 16th place, we've got Zola Muntali, female, Liberty Heritage Private School, Oshana region. Thank you. 17th place, Sylvia Haufiku, female, Jan Moore Secondary School, Commerce. In the 18th place, ladies and gentlemen, Hilia Ileka, female, Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. 19th place, Samwanza Siope, male, St. Boniface College, Kavango East. 20th, and not the least, Miriam Shapumba, female, Liberty Heritage Private School, Oshana. They're all here. Thank you so much, and warmest congratulations from us all. The list reflects exceptional academic achievement across a diverse range of schools and regions, underscoring the breadth and talent within the NSSCO cohort. The spread of top performance across both rural and urban settings demonstrate that excellence is not confined to any single school setting. I hope that makes it very clear today. And those who are coming with the negativity that we are offering our certificate and schooling and our institutions for the elite only, you are sadly mistaken. Our children are performing across rural and urban schools, each in their own context, and they are thriving. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Rank Order of Schools, NSSCO ordinary level for full-time candidates. We wish to say that outstanding performance of schools are based on the cumulative achievement of a grade C and above. And only schools and examination centers with a minimum of 120 subject entries are eligible for inclusion in the ranking. The rank order is presented in two distinct categories: public schools and private schools. I'll start with public schools for NSSCO full-time candidates. In position number 1, Negumbu Senior Secondary School, Omasati. I understand Omasati is here represented with 64 of them who came in today, 24 of them parents. Thank you for being here. Second place is given to Rukongo Vision School, Kavango East. The third place, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Reverend Yuso Shikongo's Senior Secondary School, Oshikoto region. The fourth place taken by Onawa Secondary School, Omasati. Number 5, Kavango East, in the place of Max Makushe Secondary School. The 6th place is given to Ongwediva Junior Secondary School, Oshana. The 7th place, Oshikunde Combined School, Ohangwena. Number 8, Ruakana Vocational Secondary School, Omasati. Number 9, Matumbo Angelina Rebebe Junior Secondary School, Kavango East. And in the 10th place, Mupewa Combined School, Omasati. Some of you may not have heard that name before. The 10th place, I want to repeat, Mupewa Combined School, Omasati. Yes? The top 10 private schools for NSSCO full-time candidates, ladies and gentlemen. Position number 1, Omasati Kanisianum Roman Catholic School. Second place goes to Oshikoto Oshigambo High School. Third place go to Oshikoto Northcote Academy. Fourth place go to Kavango East St. Boniface College. The fifth place, Otchison Jupa Karsveld Academy, PTY. Kavango East take the 6th place with Elson and Kurunkuru High School. The 7th place is Komas, allocated to St. Joseph Roman Catholic School, Debra. Irongo region take the 8th place with Walvis Bay Private School. Oshana 9th place with Liberty Heritage Private School. And Oshikoto the 10th place with Wendy Private School. Warmest congratulations. Are you ready to hear about the regions? Yes. Is it fair to compare regions with other regions? That's food for thought. That's food for thought. Rank order of regions in the ordinary NSSCO level for part-time candidates, and that's based on the overall national performance, cumulative achievement at a grade C and above. In position number 1, 2025, Kavango East. And in 2024, they were 7th. Remember, I will compare to the two years. Position 2025, second position taken by Oshikoto, who was the first position 2024. Kavango West take the 3rd position. Previously, they've been the 2nd in 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, Komas region takes the 4th position. 4 places from being 8th in 2024. Omasati took the 5th place, and in 2024, they were number 3. Ohangwena in 2024 was at the 5th place. They are now taking the 6th rank. Oshana in 2024 stood in the 4th place. Today, Oshana ranked 7. Karas is ranking 8 from 11th place. Zambezi region is ranking 10th from the 6th place. Otchison Jupa, 11th from previous place of 10 ranking. We still rejoice for every effort that has gone in. Yeah. Erongo region, ladies and gentlemen, remains 9. Previously, it was at 9. It is at 9 again. I skipped that one. Thank you. Omaheke take the 12th place. It remains at the same seating as the previous year. Kunene improved to the 13th place from 14 last year, previous year. And Hardap in the 14th region was previously at 13. So the 2025 rank order reflects notable shifts in regional performance compared to 2024. Again, the most critical questions we need to ask ourselves is why? What is it that we should do differently? What is it that we omitted to do? Which stakeholders are we still have to engage in? What strategic measures do we have to totally discard and embrace new ones? So Kavango East showed the most pronounced improvement, moving from 7th to 1st place, while Komas also experienced a strong gain, recorded a strong gain, rising from 8th to 4th, and several other regions experienced minor drops in their positions. Overall, the results point to a changing performance landscape, with significant gains in some regions and considerable challenges in others. I must at this juncture say that every regional director will present the results to the governors, to the regional councils, to the traditional authorities, to all the stakeholders in the regions, and together they will come up with a different set of improvement strategies for the year 2026. One of the key things I urge everyone to consider is the NSSCO and the fact that we have a 2-year program. So our vocational schools should actually start including grade 10 learners as well, not just the grade 11s. Although we say that they benefit when they come in grade 11. It's something that we need to unpack further. The ranking change order serves as a clear reminder that no region can afford complacency and that sustained effort and continuous improvement are required to maintain or advance their performance. Rank order of regions ordinary level for full-time candidates based on candidates qualifying for AS level in their region. This section, ladies and gentlemen, presents the rank order of regions based on the percentages proportion of full-time NSSCO candidates who qualified for progression to AS level in 2025. The percentage for each region is calculated against the total number of candidates registered in that region, ensuring that regional performance is assessed on a comparable and equitable basis. This approach encourages regions to compete against their own enrollment base and underscores the responsibility of each region to support all registered candidates in achieving the minimum requirements for progressing to the advanced subsidiary level. Again, I will read the position in 2025, the region's name, but then I will also mention, most importantly, the percentage of candidates qualifying for AS. Number 1, Kavango East, 52.7% of students qualify to go to AS. In the second place, we've got Oshikoto with 40.7%. Number 3, we've got Khomas with 38.1%. Number 4, Kavango West with 37.6%. We've got number 5, Omasati at 37%. Number 6, Oshana with 36.4%. Number 7, Ohangwena with 35.5%. Number 8, Karas with 33.7%. Number 9, Irongo with 32.7%. Number 10, Zambezi with 31.7% of learners. Number 11, Otjisunjupa, 27.8%. Number 12, Hardap with 25.7%. Number 13, Omaheke with 25%. And 14th place, Kunene with 23%. That gives us a total of 36%. There is a notable variation in regional performance, with Kavango East leading at 52, well above the national average of 30. And Kavango West also exceeded the national average, reflecting a relatively stronger performance as far as quality symbols for C and better grades are concerned. In total, 13,921 candidates qualify for progression to AS level compared to the 12,031 candidates in 2024. While several regions cluster around the national average, others fall below it, highlighting areas where intensified academic support and targeted interventions are required to improve on quality teaching and learning, which will ensure learners' progression to the AS level. Would you like us now to move to the AS level? Yes. Full-time and part-time candidates. This level represents a progression pathways for learners who, through their previous NSSCO or equivalent qualifications, qualified for NSSCAS in preparation for tertiary education and other post-school opportunities. In 2025, a total of 11,968 full-time candidates registered for AS examinations, compared to 9,835 in 2024. There's an increase of 21.7%. In addition, 1,182 part-time candidates registered in 2025, compared to 779 in 2024. These increases demonstrate a significant rise in demand for advanced subsidiary level studies, reflecting both greater progression from NSSCO and growing confidence in the NSSCAS qualification. Similar to the NSSCO level, the Ministry has set deliberate performance targets to serve as a benchmark for us to monitor the progress, but also to evaluate the system improvement. And these key performance indicators for AS level focuses on the percentage of candidates who obtain grades in at least 3 of their AS subjects. This represents a strengthened target, as in previous years, the Ministry reported on the percentage of candidates graded in at least 2 subjects as the minimum achievement benchmark. You can see that there's always the quest to do better, to improve the quality. The evaluation of this standard underscores the Ministry's commitment to promoting higher levels of academic attainment, but also ensuring that learners are better prepared for post-school pathways. Key performance indicators. The old benchmark, full-time candidates graded at least in 2 of their minimum AS subjects. In 2024, we had an achievement of 94.3%. In 2025, it is 93.8%. There were still efforts. The second KPI, which is the revised benchmark, full-time candidates graded in at least 3 of their minimum 3 AS level subjects. In 2024, it was 74.1%. There's a reduction to 70% in 2025. Similar to the NSSCO results, allow me now to focus on the overall achievement of the 2025 AS full-time cohort and to examine the subject level attainment. In 2025, 86.4% of total AS subject entries for full-time candidates are graded, compared to 88.2% in 2024, which reflect a slight decline in subject level achievement. In a similar manner, an overview of the 2025 AS part-time candidates provide further perspective on subject level attainment within this cohort. In 2025, 76.3% of all AS subject entries for part-time candidates are graded, compared to 76.4% in 2024. Almost the same performance over the 2 years. Let's move to the top 20 full-time candidates with best performance in 3 subjects at advanced subsidiary level. The basis upon which the top 20 performing AS full-time candidates are recognized will be explained. The ranking in this category is determined by candidates' outstanding performance in their best 3 AS subjects. This approach is intentionally applied to ensure fairness and inclusivity, as 3 subjects constitute the minimum requirement for progress to advanced subsidiary level. By using the best 3 subjects, all AS full-time candidates who meet the progression threshold are having the same opportunity to be recognized for their academic achievement, regardless of the total number of subjects taken. Do we all understand that? The focus is on the 3 best subjects. Therefore, I have the greatest of honor to congratulate and recognize performance of the top 20 candidates of the 2025 Advanced Subsidiary Level Examinations, whose results reflect exceptional academic commitment and excellence at this level. Position number 1, Panduleni Nitanwa, male, Oshigambo, Oshikoto region. In the second place, we've got Nicodemus Haita, male, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati region. Third place, ladies and gentlemen, Elau Oshona, male, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati region. Fourth place goes to Johan Amunyala, male, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati region. In the fifth place, ladies and gentlemen, Salatiel Nakale, male, Oshigambo Senior Secondary School. Number 6, the place is entrusted to Henry Nehale, a male, Oshigambo Senior Secondary School, Oshikoto region. The 7th place is taken by Stefan Becker, male, Windhoek High School, Komas. The 8th place, ladies and gentlemen, I announce to you Jacob Ipinge, male, Rukonga Vision School, Kavango East. The 9th place, Sunday Amunyala, female, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati. The 10th place is allocated to Elizabeth Levy, female, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati. We want to have the portion that you are taking at Onawa Senior Secondary School. What is that portion that you are having? Ladies and gentlemen, Oshigambo again, female, 11th place, Helia Namene. We celebrate even if she's not here. The 12th space, we've got Justina Nuyoma, female, Onawa Senior Secondary School, Omasati. Thank you. The 13th place is Philemon Pola, male, Oshigambo, Oshikoto region. Thank you. Congratulations. In the 14th place, ladies and gentlemen, we've got from Onawa Senior Secondary School, Absalom Shihama. In the 15th place, we've got the female, Ndahambelela Vatilifa at Ochivarongo, which is in Chupa. She here? Congrats. The 16th place go to Alazinia Ihemba at Delta Secondary School. The 17th place go to Imani Weilbach, female, Windhoek High School. Fantastic. The 18th place go to Alexander Bertelsmann, male, Educate Academy, Otchison-Jupa. Thank you. The 19th place go to Marta Uyoni from Canasianum Roman Catholic School, Omasati. And the 20th place go to Magnus Muronga from Rundu Senior Secondary School, Kavango East. It's getting hot in here. I'm not sure if it's the results of the AS or whatever, but I'm telling you, if people are telling you we sit in government offices, in air-conditioned offices, you will attest now. Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the cohort of top-performing AS full-time candidates, and they reflect a strong academic attainment across the country. There is no limit to the human potential we have in our learners and in our teachers. There's a notable concentration of high achievers from Oshikoto and Omasati regions, particularly Oshigambo High School and Onawa Senior Secondary School. The distribution highlights centers that continue to demonstrate effective preparation for advanced subsidiary level demands. While the male candidates constitute the majority of the top performance, the presence of the several high-achieving females candidates underscores steady progress towards balanced gender representation at this level. And I think here the Deputy Minister and our First Gentleman will be so happy to see the growth, like all of us, of the boy child. No one should feel that they are not worthy to be achievers. We can see it here. They've worked for it. The National Rank Order of Schools, NSSC level, advanced subsidiary, full-time candidates. In this section, we recognize the outstanding performance of schools based on the cumulative achievement at grade D and above. Only schools and examination centers with a minimum of 100 subjects entries are eligible for inclusion in this ranking. There must be a criteria. The rank order is presented in two distinct categories. The first one I will focus on is the public schools, and the second one that I will focus on is the private schools. The top 10 public schools for NSSCAS full-time candidates. Position number 1, ladies and gentlemen, Rukonga Vision School, Kavango East. The second place, go to Onawa Senior Secondary School in Omasati. The third place goes to Engejo Senior Secondary School in Oangwena region. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourself for the fourth place, Epukiro Post 3 High School. Oh my heke! I think the governor will not be sleeping tonight. The fifth place, ladies and gentlemen, there's for everyone a place under the sun. Grootfontein Secondary School, Otjies-Nchupa region. The sixth place is taken by Oshela Secondary School in Ohangwena region. I think sometimes my heart is still there, although I'm now serving on national level. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be intrigued to hear that the seventh place is led by Komas, A. Shipena Secondary School. Man, goosebumps moments. I'm telling you. Let's move to the eighth place, ladies and gentlemen. Kanjimi Murangi Senior Secondary School, Kavango West. Kavango West. In the ninth place, nationally, AS, we have Negumbu Senior Secondary School in Omasati. And then the 10th place, ladies and gentlemen, Hardap region, Dr. Lemmer High School. Can we move to the top 10 private schools? AS, full-time candidates. The first place, Omasati region, Kanisianum Roman Catholic School. In the second place, Yalson and Kurunkuru High School, Kavango West. Oshigambo High School, Oshikoto took the third place. In the fourth place, we've got St. Joseph Roman Catholic in Komas region. The fifth place, ladies and gentlemen, St. Boniface College, Kavango East. The sixth place, we give to Walvis Bay Private School, Irongo, they've earned it. Taken by Wendy Private School in Oshikoto. The eighth place is taken by Heroes Private School in Oshikoto. We want to know the potion that you are taking. The ninth place goes to Liberty Heritage Private School in Oshana. So goes the 10th place for Oshana Kabatana Private School. I promise you, you're now at page 18 of 20. Page 18 of 20. We are getting there. The rank order of regions in advanced subsidiary level, AS, for full-time candidates based on the overall national performance. Ladies and gentlemen, previously in position number 1, we have Kavango West remaining number 1. Previously in the 12th place, we now have Hardap in the second place. Omasati was previously second, they are now third. Ohangwena in 2024 was at the 5th place, they are now 4th. Omaheke moved from 8th place to the 5th place. Ochisunjupa remained the 6th place. Oshikoto regrettably moved from the 4th place to the 7th place. Kavango East previously was in the 3rd place, they're now 8th. Khomas previously was 10, they are now 9. Zambezi last year were in 2024 was in the 7th position, they are now 10th. Irongo remain at the 11th position. Karas moved from 14 to 12. Kunene moved from 9 to 13th place. And Oshana moved from 13 to 14 places. This rank order, similar to the NSSCO regional remarks, reflects notable shifts in performance between 2024 and 2025, with some regions indeed recording significant improvements, while others experience relative declines. Again, the important question, what must we do different? Overall, the volatility in regions rankings underlines the need for all regions to sustain focused academic support and to avoid complacency at all levels, while strengthening quality teaching and learning at the AS level. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to reaffirm that the outcomes that I presented today reflect indeed a collective investment of our nation in education. It reflects on the perseverance and the determination of our candidates, the professionalism and hard work of our teachers, and the sustained support of our parents, communities, and stakeholders across the country. We only have one country. To all candidates, I commend you for your commitment, your discipline, and the grit you have demonstrated during and throughout your academic journey. For those who have achieved their desired outcomes, may this success serve as a firm foundation to you that learning never stops, so that there is continued learning for your future aspirations. To those whose results may not have been reflecting their expectations, I wish to encourage you to view this moment not as the end, but as an opportunity for true reflection and growth. Please take time to get to terms with your results, and I'm encouraging the parents to provide the required emotional support to all our learners. We must remember that education is a lifelong journey, and therefore challenges presents also opportunities to strengthen our resilience and improve the outcomes. And I wish to move to a next point before I conclude. With this in mind, and having said that, I wish to again go back to the issue that many of us in this very auditorium, myself included, ladies and gentlemen, are products of second chances. When, with opportunities granted to us that we had to embrace, we still managed to thrive. I want to address an important issue concerning the provision of second chance opportunities to candidates throughout part-time pathways. This is the cohort that has expanded significantly over the years, as evidenced by the figures that I presented earlier. While the ministry recognizes and values the critical role played by part-time tuition and examination centers in providing a second chance to candidates who seek to improve their results or who wish to re-enter formal education pathways. This responsibility, in all seriousness, must be exercised with the right level of professionalism, the highest level of integrity, and genuine educational commitment. These centers are reminded that they exist to serve candidates, many of whom are vulnerable but highly motivated to change their life's journey through education. Any practice that places financial gain upon or above, any practice that places financial gain above genuine academic support exploits the generations of learners and fails to provide meaningful teaching, guidance, and learner support. We cannot have this, ladies and gentlemen. There are entities that are over-enrolling, overcharging, and they are not delivering to their mandate. That is unacceptable, and we will not tolerate that. The ministry expects all registered part-time centers, both for tuition and examination centers, to operate with the highest levels of integrity, professionalism, ethical standards, and responsibility, and to truly deliver the quality instruction, placing the academic success, the dignity, and the well-being of candidates at the core of their mandate. Should any evidence of exploitation, maladministration, or malpractice be identified, the ministry will not hesitate to institute appropriate and/or extreme punitive measures. These options will not be taken lightly and will ensure that candidates are protected while also making sure that we safeguard the credibility and the integrity of our national qualification, which serves as a vital national asset and the currency of our education system. I actually don't want to say finally because there are still 2 paragraphs. I wish to extend to you all, ladies and gentlemen, my sincere appreciation to all our partners, our UN partners, working so closely with us, members of the diplomatic corps, all internal and external role players and stakeholders in education who continue to support the ministry in strengthening the credibility, the integrity, and the relevance of Namibia's national examination system. Through our shared commitment, we are building an education system that will surely equip our young Namibians with knowledge and skills and values equally required to contribute meaningfully to national development and to compete confidently in a global environment. Namibians do not need to stand back for anyone on a global level. We've proven that. We need to strengthen that now and improve equally. On that note, all candidates are hereby informed that the 2025 NSSCO and AS examination results will be accessible via the ministry's official website. Alternatively, candidates may obtain their results by sending the candidate number via SMS to 99099 or through WhatsApp to 085 785 6231 shortly after this press release, as from 12:15 p.m. In addition, regional offices and examination centers will provide the results of individual candidates as from today. I thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's hot in here. All the energies, all the excitement. But thank you for your kind attention. And congratulations once more to all our candidates and to Team Education for this timely release of the 2025 results. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together for the Honorable Minister, Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, but also for the entire family of education, innovation, youth, sports, arts and culture in the country. Thank you so much. These were the results. We have them now. And this takes us to the second part, where I invite Ms. Clementine Tsumis-Garises, the Director of National Examinations and Assessment, to do the handover of the awards. That means managing the handover as well as the photo session. It is now 11:20, and we hope to conclude this in the time set on the program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, DJ, congratulate me. How can you do that? That's the spirit. We are celebrating, nah? Isn't it? Yes. Congratulations. That's the spirit. We cannot sit like, you know, after getting such good welcome news from our Honorable Minister, we need to start to smile. We did well. We did well. We did in grade 11 exceptionally well. Grade 12 AS slightly down, but we can live with it and will improve. Thank you very much, Ms. Bourne, for this floor. I'm going to take you through the award ceremony, and my team will be ready to assist, and I might call upon people who might stand for the photos also. I want to see where the photographer is, our photographer, the professional one. Where are we? Okay, you need to be somewhere there, ne? When I say tick, tick, then you go tick, tick, and we move. Okay? Yes, please bear with me. All right, and my learners, when I call your name, speedily, promptly, we are moving like people who are going to tertiary education, right? Yes, we are moving to the next level, fast, fast, fast. All right. I will take you through the session as it was indicated. I'm the Director of National Examinations and Assessment in the Directorate here in the Ministry. I will not say anything else. I will start with the list. You agree? Yes, the Minister was very good with her remarks, and we know we are celebrating good performance. All right. Now, we are starting with NSSCO, top 20 performers that were already mentioned. The names were mentioned, and they are sitting in that order as they are seated there. Am I right? They are sitting in that order. When I call your name, you move, you come and stand here in front, here, just in front of me, and then we move back up to that point to get all 20 in. Once you have taken your position, this time around, I will ask the Honorable Minister to relax a bit. We'll ask DM to hand over the certificates to and the power to call the big bosses to hand over the certificates. Once all the certificates have been given, then Honorable Minister will join the group on one side for the picture. Once that is done, the top three learners will remain with the two ministers. Are you with me? And get the second prize, additional prize, and then we are done with that. Once the three top performers are done, you move out here for live interview with NBC. I tipped you off already, so you should be prepared. Thank you. Ordinary level, top performers. Number 1, Marianne Kwayo. Please move. Douglas Manuel, followed by Emmanuel. Let's get them all up first, and once they are standing and they got their certificates, then we give them the applause that they deserve. We'll celebrate them like that. Emilia, are you there? The same order. Delhi Limbo, Johannes Nadingwa Oshigambo, Knowledge Kambonde, Hileni Kapolo, Leonie Klute, Anita Deval, Gottlieb Mulenga, Tuta Mulongeni, Pantuleni Kamati, Ananias Angula, Liam Blau, Watmore Ekongo. That name, I had to check it on the system. Is their name really Watmore? Yes, so what? What more? Here I am. Nzgola Munthali. Nzgola Munthali, are you there? Sylvia Haufiku, Hilia Ileka, Simwansa Sihope, and Marian Sapumba. Now, the photographer will indicate whether he can get all the 20 in like that. Otherwise, we make them 10 and then the 10 at the back. 10. So, number 1 up to 10, you go to the front. Just go to number, yes, like that. And the others move in here. The others move in here. Good. We have the 20 there who are available. Honorable DM, Coach. Hand over the certificates of recognition for them to put it in their documentation when they apply. Say, I was among the top 20, 2025. We are telling a story of their educational history, isn't it? That's the ordinary level top 20. People who worked very hard over 11, 12 years. It's 11 years. If pre-primary is included, 12 years. They did the syllabus of ordinary level over 2 years, grade 10 and grade 11. They said, I have mastered it. I have conquered education. Here we go. Their school career is not over yet. They have to progress, continue with AS, hopefully. But should any one of them want to venture into TVET-related studies, they will get the certificate. If they meet the requirements, they go to TVET. So they don't go into the streets. None of our grade 11s who got their certificates go into the streets. They can go to TVET, they can go for certificate, they can go for diploma courses. And if anyone did not make it, there are second opportunities. We are taking care of everybody. Yes, thank you. Honorable Minister, join the group for a picture. Let us give space to you, Honorable Minister. You are privileged today. You are taking pictures with the great lady. Photographer, should I say click, click? Thank you very much. The 3 top performers remain behind with the honorable ministers. The top 3, as I said before. The rest can go back to their seats. Top 3, Kwayo, Douglas, Manuel, and Emilia. You remain. You remain. My team, we need to hand over laptops sponsored by Cambridge to those 3 candidates. Yes. Laptop sponsored because they are going to study whether they go to AS or not. They need that also for independent studies. I will give to the minister to hand it over to the candidates, the laptops to the 3 candidates. Cannot carry everything. We go for click, click. It's the top 10 schools, only certificates, top 10 schools. Now it's the top 10. Thank you very much. The 3, yes, now we are going to take the top 10 schools. Honorable can sit, and then, Coach, you are not off the hook. Thank you very much. We are moving to the next category, top 10 public schools. Nekumbo, if the principal is here, or a representative, or the director, if the principal is not there. But I would like to see the directors also flanking the group with a photo, because you are the leader in the region. So, Nekumbo Omusati, director and the principal. Rukonga Kavango East, director and the principal. Reverend Yuso Oshikoto, Onawa, Max Makusha, Omwediva Junior Secondary, Oshikunde Combined, Ruakana Vocational Training Center, Matumbo Angelina Rebepe, and Mupewa Combined School. Principals in front, the directors at the back, and then we go for click, click. Each director behind your principal, unless you have the whole group. Can we get the don't greet now, let's continue, we will sort out those things later. Yes, you know, the director of ceremonies gave us time, and I must keep to that time. Top 10 public schools, ordinary level. That doesn't mean 11th school is useless. That doesn't mean that. Many learners went through the hands of the staff at that school as well. But we want to honor and promote positive competition. Positive competition. Edie, you don't want to join your directors in a picture, please? Thank you. Are we done with the click, click? Not yet. Thank you, congratulations. Top 10 regional schools and with their directors for public. Let's move to the private schools. Private schools, Kanisianum, Oshigambo, Northcote, St. Boniface, Karsveld, Alsen Kurenguru, St. Joseph, Wolfish Bay Private High, Liberty Heritage, and Wenti Private School. You don't need to have specific order, but if you want to be number one, you are number one. Let's go for it, if you can remember that order. Top performing or schools that performed well, private schools. The school principals down, the directors, yes. Yes. ED and DED formal education, please, for the picture. Ms. Bone and Tate Itenkela, for the picture. Coach is handing out the certificates here. We appreciate private schools also. They are supplementing the efforts of the ministry and the government with the provision of education. We salute you for doing a stunning job with quality teaching and learning. Let's continue this year as well. The regional directors remain behind Kavango East, Oshikoto, and Kavango West as top achievers in the national ranking of the regions. Kavango East, Oshikoto, and Kavango West. Mama Shilima. Kavango East, Christine Shilima. Okay, any representative? Oh, there she's coming. Honorable, all of you. Ms. Bond, join. Congratulations. Oh, Kavango East, Oshikoto, Kavango West. Top performance. But I know Hartab is challenging you. Mr. Levine is just sharpening his teeth. He's ready. Memories. Our officers will look beautiful, eh? We brag with it and say, yes, 2025. And then motivate the schools to continue, because you don't want you to be off the stage next year. Thank you. We've done the ordinary level. That was fast, eh? They're doing well. Ordinary level is done. We are moving to AS. The same order. Honorable, you can take 20, top 20 AS candidates to come forward, and we do the same drill as the ordinary level. Panchulenin, Kitanwa, Oshigambo, Nicodemus Haita, Elau Haushona, Johan Amuniela, Salatiel Nakale, Henny Nehale, Stefan Becker, Jacob Ipinge, Sunday Amuniela, Elizabeth Levy, Hilia Namene, Justina Nuyoma, Philemon Pola, Absalom Shiama, Tahapelela Patilifa, Alicinia, Ihemba, that one almost got me. Imani Wolbach, Alexander Bertelsmann, Martha Uyuni, Magnus Muronga. AS, top 20. Would like the ED to hand over these certificates for the coach to rest a bit. My team will give you on ED to. God is good. Almost. This is the moment that needs to be captured. It's the moment. Lena's traveled from Otapi, from Divundu to be here in Windhoek. Maybe some of them saw Windhoek for the first time now. Congratulations. You've earned it. These lights that are making it too. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Boys and girls, nice feeling, isn't it? You are thrilled, you are over the moon. Congratulations, my dear. You've earned it. You worked very hard. You deserve this and more. After all, hard work pays off. Let's go for the picture. Okay, go for the picture. And then the three top candidates will remain. That's Pantuleni, Nicodemus, and Elao. Oshona will remain. AS to get additional award or gift from Cambridge in the form of a laptop. Since you are going to universities, you will not say they sent me to fight the battle without the weapons. MEIYSAC is giving you the weapons to fight that war that might come, but education is not war. It's a nice thing. Takes you out of poverty. Make space for Honorable to get in the middle for you guys, because you need to embrace the leadership that steered the ship up to this point as well. And then, yes, the EDs at the side. You are protected. You are protected. Are we good, photographer? Click, click. Thank you very much. 3 candidates remain behind, and the executive remain behind. Also, Ms. Bone, Coach, Honorable, and ED to take the picture with the 3 top performers at AS level. list of the ambassadors and so on. Go to the resource center. They should follow me.
Okay.
And then,
But the parents remain here.
yeah, parents remain here. The directors and others, the principals go into this room. Yeah, Lilia will take the principals. They should follow Lilia. The principals and, principals, there are actually many principals. Then the teachers, the parents, and the learners remain here. Yeah. We are almost there. Smile, boys. You dominated the girls this time. Next year, we are getting you. We are getting you. Grade 11 girls sitting there. Grade 11 girls sitting there. Huh? Next year, 2026 AS results, I want girls to come up. We need to balance it, eh? And those 3 learners for ordinary level and AS must remember live interview with NPC. They are waiting for you outside. Honorable, we can release you to rest a bit. We are almost there. Let's go to the top 10 public schools at AS, followed by private. So you can organize yourself already. Rukonga Vision School, Onawa, Engecho, Ebukiro. The councillors should also join the principal of Ebukiro on behalf of the governor for Omahege. Grootfontein, Oshella, Eshipena, Kanjimi Murangi, Negumbo, and Dr. Lemar. Public schools. Principals a little bit lower, and then the directors behind your principals. Councillor also behind, with the directors. Top performance. Quality samples, AS, D, and above were considered. And we are happy. They will follow here. Yeah. No, 30 people. Remain here. Yeah. Public schools, 10 of them. Are we having everybody? Okay, they are getting the certificates. School principal, please put it nicely at a strategic place to motivate the rest of your community. Brag about it, and work to sustain it or improve even the position. Are we ready for the picture, Ms. Bonds? Please join the picture. Your directors are there of the top performing schools. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll take the pictures later. Other pictures will be taken later. Let's go to the private schools. We're almost there. Let's go to the private schools in the order of Kanisianem, Elsen, Oshigambo, St. Joseph's, St. Boniface, Walfish Bay Private High, Wenti, Heroes, Liberty, and Kapatana. In that order, private schools or representatives of private schools. Thank you. Principals, private schools with their directors. We are almost there. We are almost there. Timing is good. Oh. Eda, please join that photo. There's no one there. Let it not look. Okay, Ms. Bond will be there for the picture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, private schools and ED, Ms. Bond. Thank you very much. Now we are taking the last group of three top regions, AS. We have only 2 more categories, then we are done. Top regions, AS, Kavango West, Hartap, and Omusati. Let my brother, Mr. Levine, also stand up. Kavango West, Hartap, and Omusati. Yeah, please. Thank you, Ms. Bone. When I called the principals about this event, one principal told me, "Where are we, Ms. Garises? Where are we? How did we do?" I said, no, I cannot do that. Then it won't be a surprise. I said, I'm chasing that school in Kavango East. That Rukonga, I want to get that one down. Yes, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Thank you, Honorable. Top performance, regional performance, AS level. Keep it up. Work hard to remain there because people will try and disposition you. Work hard to remain there. Beautiful picture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we are going to the second most exciting part, which is a secret, which was a secret. No, it's still a secret. I didn't reveal it yet, so it's still a secret. Besides the learners, the most important people that makes things happen are teachers. We are going to award teachers as well from the ministry. Yes, yes, yes. We are moving, we are moving. Okay, let's look at the teachers who did well in the following subjects. Quality samples were considered and they were ranked according to that. And the top 3 schools in English second language, mathematics, what else? Accounting and history was selected this time. English second language and mathematics because they are compulsory subjects. Every child takes it, whether they like it or not, but these teachers do wonders with the ones who don't even want to do it. So they need to be honored. So with this regard, we are going to call out. That's the other category. We are going to call out Kavango East, from Kavango East, Rukonga Vision School, for English second language, Ms. Catherine Butsengerere and Ms. Consolata Tumbare, Rukonga Vision School. First position, 98.84%. Quality samples, C and above. Mr. Gudumo is here. Here it is C and better grades that were where the percentages were checked. 98.8%. First position. 2 teachers from Rukonga. Mr. Gudumo, they didn't come. Did they not come? Okay. So Mr. Gudumo will receive their prizes. They are getting each $10,000 from the ministry, from MEIYSAC. And I already did groundwork with NSSCO. NSSCO, come for the teachers, my sister. So I'm campaigning so that we can add more subjects, right? Yes, second position, English second language, Erongo Region, Namib High School. There are 4 teachers. We are honoring them all. Surika Uises, Carolee Peters, Peter, and Mr. Peter, and Ms. Vivian Caninas. Second position, they got 96.6% quality. I said 96.4. 10,000 each one. 10,000. 10,000 each one. You see the brown envelope that they're getting there? Cash. Joke. There are instructions there. Government is sending through electronic. So there will there's nothing outside. 10,000, courtesy, Ministry of Education. Thank you, Namipai. Oshivarango Secondary School, do we have the teachers here? Let's move when I call. Yes, there we go. Mr. Nafenongo, third position, 96.2%. Almost, Namipai, they are coming. They are coming, almost there. Quality samples. 10,000 also, each one. That's nice. January, ne? We are in January. In January. And we are getting 10,000. Hard work pays off. Nice groceries. Don't buy groceries. Yes, I agree. I agree, Honorable. Something for yourself. For yourself. You worked alone. Okay, then we move to mathematics. We get ready, Ms. Loite Ukulu and Ms. Hilia Elago from Negumbo, Omusati region. First position for mathematics. 99.1%. Quality symbols. 99.1% quality symbols. What a great job. You know what it means? In symbol mathematics, if that school had 100 learners, in grade 11 taking mathematics, 99 learners got C and better. That's what it means. Congratulations. It's wonderful feeling. I can imagine. No, I can't imagine. I was never there. That must be special. 10,000 each. Then Onawa will get ready. The three teachers, Rupen Pegele, Sarafina Nanyanga, and Esther Samuel, for second position. Last time Onawa was number 1, mathematics. Now Onawa teachers get ready. 87.2% quality symbols. Onawa. Yeah, we're almost there. Onawa, yes. Almost there. It's exciting. And the percentage is actually what makes it. 87.2%. Onawa, 3 teachers. This time around, Onawa and Omusadi director. Mathematics. Congratulations. Well, we are almost there. We don't have many. Then Rukonga, get ready for mathematics. Third position is Mr. Nevius Hungwe and Ms. Agustino John Ojo. They were number 2 last year, am I right? Yes, last year. But we understand. We know what's happening. Kavango East, Ms. Shilima, Mr. Kutumo, your 2 teachers are coming to get the third prize, mathematics, 86.1%. Quality samples. That one will be the last. Mathematics is surrounding us. No one can live without mathematics. If you are asked how many children do you have, you say 4. That's mathematics. Am I right? Yes. English we cannot do without. We need to communicate. Since we have different languages and language groups, we need to have a common denominator, if I put it that way. Right, we good, and then we are going to Oshikoto for accounting. These are the 2 new subjects we've added. We have only 1 person for accounting, Mr. Pietres Joel from Reverend Yuso Shikongo. 100% quality symbols. The banks must sponsor the teachers who are teaching accounting. Huh? The banks must come on board. The banks must come on board to sponsor the teachers who are teaching accounting. After all, they are the recipients of those children. Congratulations, Mr. Joel, and the director and the principal, Reverend Yuso. $10,000 also. No friends. After this one, you don't have a friend. Until that money is finished, no friend. Then Second position is Aishipena, also accounting, Mr. Tiefeles Dume. Mr. Tiefeles Dume, 73.5%. 73.5%, Mr. Dume, Aishipena. You could hear Aishipena was coming out in AS, right? Yes, things are happening. And let them happen more. Proud principal and teacher. And it is that one school that helps Commerce to move from 8th position to 4th position. That's how it works. We are going to Namib High School. Hey, September, I think you are investing in your most important asset, the teachers. You are coming up again. Namib High School accounting, 3rd position, 71.4%. We have Ms. Lucia Hitila and Nambathu Matthews. Accounting, Namib High. Results are happening in the classroom. The two main actors are the learners and the teachers. As long as the teacher has got the syllabus, the curriculum, he has the roadmap. He or she. Let me not just say he. Namib High, 3rd position, 71.4% accounting. 2 teachers, Lucia and Hitila Nambashu. Then the last one will be history. That's another surprise. 2025. Then Letsoho will be getting on standby for the last category after history. And then we are going to round off. Congratulations, Ms. September and your team. Keep it up, keep it up. Let it be 3 subjects next year, this year, 3, 4. I'm from Erongo, I'm a bit biased now. History, we have only one, because we have, like the Honorable said, we are looking for quality, so we don't just take any 3. If the percentage is low, then we don't take it. So for history, we have Rupara Combined School, Kavango West, Mr. Matthew Kanuni Sita. 1st position, 80% quality samples. Do we have the principal or the teacher? Okay, they're coming. Okay, thank you. $10,000 to you, Mr. Sita. Mr. Ayman, Ms. Shlima, and Mr. Kashimbi get ready for the last category, which is to be awarded by Letseho. And we are calling upon Ms. Akalemwa Sipanda, the Letseho Head of Marketing, Communications and Customer Experience, to come forward to present to the tune of $96,000 for specific subjects, and it is to uplift, to enhance teaching and learning in specific subjects, basically English, second language, English, mathematics, chemistry, physics, biology, and agricultural science. And the 1st position, English prize is going to Taras, Mr. Ayman. Quality samples, it's now region. Subject performance per region, that's different, per school was different. 67.8%, that's the highest. in English. So you can see where we can still panel beat, right? Kavango East, agricultural science, 56.7%. We need to work hard because we need to feed ourselves in our country. That is Kavango East. Kavango East, again, in biology, we are very concerned about biology, but we need to award the region because the sponsors requested like that. You don't tamper with those people's requirements, right? 34.1% biology quality symbols. Now you can see that's an area where we need help and we need to work on because it's not good, but it's the best quality symbols. Kavango East, again, chemistry, 40.5%. Kavango East, again, physics, 62.2%. And Omusati, mathematics, 31.4%. Kavango East tops. Last year was Kavango West. 2024, it was Mr. Musore. So we'll have to go to the river to see how we can. Let's go. We are appreciative of your willingness to be still part of us. And we are looking forward to continued and strengthened partnership in this regard to honor our teachers and our schools, to make them feel special. The money is not given to the region. The region will identify subject-related materials. I will communicate with you to the amounts, how we divide them. You get the quotations in your region, and then you send it to us, and it will be paid for, and you will just collect in those respective subjects. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The last one is not an academic award, but it's a very special award. And for this special award, I want to call upon the management of DNEA to come forward with the certificate also. For quality assurance, we have to check whether all the centers do due diligence and adhere to the rules and regulations and standards that are set for us to have credible examinations and a certificate that is worthy, right? So center inspections are done at 3 levels. The regions do inspection, DNEA from national, we do inspection, and Cambridge as a quality assurance body who accredits our qualification also does that. So Cambridge visited some regions last year, and then Smellenwell Combined School in Karas was identified as the best administered head examination center. And based on that, we are awarding the head of examination center, the person who did the work, with a token of appreciation, and also the center is getting a laptop to use for online registration because we are not doing it on paper. It belongs to the Center for Examination Registration. So we call upon Mr. Ayman and the representative, I think Rexo is here from from Karas, to receive the prize from Cambridge in the form of a laptop, certificate, and a certificate for the head of examination center who could not make it here, and the management of DNEA, because these are the extended arms. It's extended arms of the DNEA. They are doing the work down there in the regions on our behalf. So the DNEA management will stand for the picture. Thank you very much. That was my assignment. I think I've done it in a given time. Those, they forgot it. Thank you, Honorable. With NSSCO Prize, we added something. We almost forgot it, and I must admit, it takes 2 or more to perfect the system. Honorable Minister alerted me. She said, you forgot the trophies. The Kavango East region, who got the prize for biology, physics, and NSSCO prizes, we are giving all those regions floating trophies from the ministry to put engrave so that the history can be retained. So we will communicate with you later. You can get it now, and you have it, or it can remain here, and when you go, you take it with. It is basically the 3 regions who got the prizes from NSSCO who will get the trophies, floating trophies also, and they come back at the end of the year. We give the next region again, and then you just put your name there to make history. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Bourne.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together one more time for every achiever. Thank you so much. And with all these thank yous, let me invite Honorable Dino Balotti, our Deputy Minister, to give the vote of thanks. Let's stand and welcome the Deputy Minister.
Please sit, thank you, please sit. Thank you. We'll stand for the minister. No problem. I think all of us are hungry, myself especially, and maybe it's a bit warm in here, but please indulge me, I won't be too long. It's not a 20-page speech like my minister. So allow me to acknowledge my minister. I call her MM. I think you're also allowed to call her MM. All of the colleagues from our ministry, as well as our friends in education, and our distinguished invited guests. But most importantly, our young learners that are present here today. These are the true champions and the hardest working people in the room. Can we give them a round of applause? I need to big up my region, Kavango East. I think there's some magic in the water. And to my ED, well done, Oshikoto, but Kavango East came first, so thank you. As mentioned by my minister, I'm almost certain that our first gentleman is watching live, and I want to say well done to the boy child. Marginally showing the toughness by occupying 23 of the 40 positions, but most notably from the top 10 performing AS learners, I say with much pride that the positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 belong to the boy child. Well done. Now, before I jump straight into the official votes of thanks, I want to share that earlier this morning someone said, "Coach, you look very fresh." And I said, "Oh, thank you very much." A week ago, I still had a beard. I call it the December beard. And somebody said, "Sure, Coach, you look so old." So I shaved that beard, and I also got my hair cut. They say we should not look like our problems, right? Now, this morning, I had the opportunity, or the privilege rather, to visit St. Taurus School to wish them well. In the school anthem, there was a verse that said, "Be the very best you can be." And I think that's really a precursor for my vote of thanks this morning. Is it morning? For this afternoon. There's a saying that goes, "Do your best and let the rest take care of itself." And now, as we celebrate all the achievements today, I equally wish to acknowledge every teacher and every learner that did their very best, as greatness is achieved not through a single act, but through a pattern of choices over time. And to the young people that did their very best that may not be here today, I equally applaud you. Now, on behalf of our ministry, I wish to extend our sincere appreciation to everyone that has contributed to the success of today and the success of the Namibian child. Can we give ourselves a round of applause? We are sincerely grateful for the presence of all of our friends of education, your continued partnership, solidarity, and willingness to make time to celebrate this milestone with us, not only today, but all of our targeted and strategic engagements is truly appreciated, and it reaffirms to our school leadership, to our teachers, to our learners, and of course our parents. Education remains a shared responsibility and not the task of government alone. Education belongs to all of us. Allow me to appreciate our teachers. These are the unsung heroes and heroines of Namibia. As a former teacher myself, we will keep advocating for our teachers, our national heroes. Let's give our teachers a round of applause. We also extend our heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the colleagues from our Directorate of National Examinations, Ms. Gary says that's walking back, together with all the markers for a job excellently well done. To the markers, your hard work and dedication with many long hours, public holidays, weekends, sacrificed has not gone unnoticed. Your professionalism and integrity give credibility to our examination system, and we appreciate you. A special word of appreciation goes to our sponsors, Cambridge University Press and Assessment, as well as Letshego Namibia, for honoring today's awards recipients with meaningful tokens of appreciation. Your support continues to motivate excellence and, excellence and celebrate achievement. Now I'm going to be a bit naughty because I have the floor. To the financiers that we all bank at, to the retailers that we all shop at, and to the private sector as a whole, we ask you to do better and to come on board and supplement the efforts of government. I know that those brown envelopes, I think the number was 10,000, and there's absolutely no reason that next year we cannot add another zero to each and every one of those envelopes. It's now on record, right? There we go. We are equally grateful to the media houses and the SMS service providers for publishing the results and keeping the nation informed on education matters. Your professional role in timely, accurate communication is invaluable for the continued progress. I draw to a close. Allow me to thank our Honorable Minister, my Minister, Dr. Sanet Steenkamp, or MM, for her exemplary leadership and her unwavering commitment to the Namibian child, which I will say is unmatched. MM is dedicated to delivering excellence, and it is contagious. There's always a team behind the team, and each and every one of you who have put in your hard work behind the scenes, we also say But for others, it may signal the need to pause, redirect, and discover a different route. Growth does not always move in a straight line. And I tell you that learning continues well beyond the classroom. I also wish to speak directly to the parents and the guardians. This period can be psychologically challenging for young people, and the response that they receive at home will shape how they see themselves long after today. A learner's results must never be mistaken for their worth. What they need most at this moment is reassurance of unconditional love, encouragement, and belief in their potential. This moment is not a conclusion, it is merely a transition. There are many pathways to success, many opportunities to learn, and many ways for young Namibians to contribute meaningfully to society through perseverance, through integrity, and through excellence. And I've said it before, and as I close, I shall repeat, a goal delayed is not a goal denied. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together one more time for the vote of thanks. And through that, we thank each other here and all the participants. I have a few announcements before we rise for the anthems, that is the AU anthem and the national anthem. Most of all is now that this is the transition into another phase of your academic life. There is a message that comes from the Namibia Student Financial Assistance Fund, and they wish to inform the nation as well as everybody in the room that the application process will commence on the 26th of January of this year, 2026, and will close on the 31st March of this year, and that all applicants are encouraged to apply to qualify for financial assistance. It needs to be noted that the registration and the tuition fees will be subsidized 100%, while the non-tuition fees will be a means-tested loan from the NSFAF. A combined parental income of a threshold of 100,000 per annum will be applicable, and all continuing students who do not qualify the subsidy will be assisted as per the current contractual obligation with NSFAF. Potential applicants are also encouraged to obtain all the necessary documentations before the commencement of the application process. NSFAF has been tasked to communicate this to you, and this task has been passed to me, and I trust with this you can also Google further and there is more information. Good, there is one more announcement. It is past 12:31, and there are refreshments arranged. The dignitaries, that is what's called the high or low table here, together with the representatives from diplomatic corps, as well as the development partners, UN agencies, the regulators, the institutions of higher learning, those who were singled out in my establishment of the protocol are invited to join Ms. Garises, and she will lead you to the venue where your refreshments await you. The directors of education will follow Ms. Lilia Shaningwa, while the school principals, teachers, learners, and parents remain here. We have catered for everyone. It's only that, you know, logistically wise, we want to manage the situations. So now, having said that, I wish to ask you to rise for the national anthems.
Well, you still tune in live to this broadcast of the release of the NSSCO as well as the NSSCA. Of course, there is a subsidiary level results that have already been released earlier, and they quite really reveal quite stunning results. Of course, looking at the improvements that we have seen over the past 2 years, as from 2023 to 2024, and now the 2025 results that have just been released. And what we just learned is that they reveal quite clear shifts that is for learner performance as well as progression on different levels, especially looking at the advanced subsidiary level and regional rankings as well. But I'll give you a clear, of course, vision, or rather look into those statistics towards the end of the broadcast. But for now, we want to take a look at what the learners exactly have to say. Those top performers that we also have seen, of course, are being revealed today to us, the top 20 learners. I have with me here Marianne from Rukonga Vision School to talk to us about how she feels about her performance, and also perhaps just to give her advice to, of course, learners who also haven't made it, and what we can expect for her perhaps in the coming year, 2026. Marianne, thank you so much. Good afternoon to you. Congratulations. How do you feel?
Thank you so much. I'm currently overwhelmed with emotions, but I'm mostly grateful and thankful for this achievement. You know, this achievement really motivates me to keep working harder and strive for excellence. Thank you.
Talk to us about what your plan was, actually how you study, what your secret is really to make sure that you always come top of your class.
I would say time management is the most crucial, you know, self-discipline and just asking for help when you really need it. They truly make a difference.
What do you say to your fellow learners? Of course, there are others as well who didn't make it past this level. What is your word of encouragement to them and all others that, of course, still heading up to grade 12 or rather at grade 11?
All I want to say to my fellow learners out there is that they should, first and foremost, they should know that God is always on their side and they can ask for His help anytime, you know, and that hard work, consistency and discipline truly make a difference. And the ones that didn't manage to make it this time, you know, we all have our days and their days eventually gonna come.
Yeah. Who is your biggest motivation that keeps you going, that always makes, you know, apart from your faith, of course, who inspired you the most to actually, you know, continue working hard and studying hard to have come victorious in the top 20?
I would say my family, you know, seeing the sacrifices they make just to put bread on the table really inspires me and motivates me to work even harder. And yeah, I think. Yeah.
Thank you so much and congratulations. We wish you all the best. Absolutely. That was Marianne. Was speaking to us about how she feels, in fact, about her victory, who has just been also part of the top 20. She has talked to us about how she feels about her victory. And now I also want to catch up with more learners who, of course, are here to talk to us about their victory. Quite, you know, a lot of excitement that we've seen in the room from parents. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Please introduce yourself to us, your name and which school you represent.
My name is Panduleni Ngitanwa, and I'm from Mashingambo High School.
How do you feel about you know, being a top performer? Like we just saw you, you actually had a talk to us about it earlier. How does it actually make you feel?
I'm really excited about this. It's overwhelming. The feeling, I just can't get it out of my mind. Yes.
But talk to us about your preparation for exams and everything else that you do, that's even beyond tests and all that. How do you prepare for exams, and what is really, would you say, is your secret when heading into any exam?
Okay, first of all, I want to say that it's up to how you plan your schedules. Okay, so I personally, I construct like a schedule and then stick to it. And then, let me say, for example, I choose to study. You have to plan when to study and make sure you actually follow that schedule. And also, I take advice from my friends and my teachers as well. And they keep motivating me to do greater things, you know.
A lot of kids also are always afraid to ask questions in class, or even ask for help. What do you say to them, to those learners who are always having that fear of asking for help, not knowing that actually it's going to help them actually get a step further?
What I want to say is that you just got to step up. You got to get confident, because at the end of the day, you'll need their help, okay? It's all about the people. it's all about the help you get from other people, and you won't just make it all on your own. You gotta rely on people around you. You get help and in the things you don't understand, and then especially your teachers. You really need that. You really need the understanding.
Who would you say is your biggest inspiration and motivation to always keep studying hard? Is it your friends, your family? Who would you say really inspired you to really make sure that you actually, come victorious now in the top 20 like you did?
I would say it was a lot of people, but yes, but most of all, it was one of my friends. It was Paula, Paula Philemon. Yeah, he also got ranked, and he inspired me a lot. Like you are your friends, and yeah.
What would you like to say to your family, to your teachers who are all watching today, seeing you now, being recognized as a top performer for the NSSCO and of course, advanced subsidiary level? Yeah.
Okay, what I want to say is that thank you very much for your kind support. I mean, you've been there ever since the first day, and you helped me out throughout the whole academic journey in everything I could have ever needed. So I would like to really thank you for that.
Congratulations. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it seems, of course, from what we just learned from the recent learners, that time management and planning your study schedules efficiently really is one of the secrets and what really helps them get through to, of course, make sure that they, of course, emerge victorious from the exams that they actually always write. We're still going to be bringing you one conversation with one of the top performers who's here with us. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us. How do you feel about being top performer?
Afternoon. I feel really great. I'm satisfied with my results, even though I expected better. And I'm grateful for the Lord answering my prayers throughout this whole year.
For those who are watching right now, just introduce yourself and which school you represent.
Okay. My name is Nicodemus Heita, a learner from Onawa Secondary School, doing AS level.
Nicodemus, what inspires you the most, and what really got you to the place that really made you study harder and, of course, now become a top performer?
Okay, I'm highly interested in architecture, which requires a lot of work. So, taking note of that, I had to work really hard in whatever I'm doing to achieve the greatest result I could possibly get, and not underestimate the power of my brain.
What's your biggest inspiration that, do you have anyone that you look up to, perhaps, that always make you recognize your skills, so actually always want to do better? Who's your biggest motivation or inspiration?
Okay, my biggest inspiration is not actually in architecture, but it's a content creator who is NSL.
Content creator?
NSL Meza. Okay. He reviews houses and everything, where I get my ideas on working all my art.
Talk to us about where you want to see yourself now that you have emerged victorious. Where do you see yourself? What do you want to take up on tertiary level if you're actually planning to do that?
Okay, I see myself at the University of NAST doing architecture, as I said in first, which is what I'm highly interested in.
Your motivation to other learners who have not made it, for those that are still coming up with the levels, coming to grade 12, what is your message of inspiration to them?
I would like to tell them, I would like to tell them to take care of their time and put in more effort in everything they do and challenge themselves, and not underestimate the power of their brains, and also have great people around them, a great environment, which are the things that contribute to great learning.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Nicodemus is, of course, one of the learners who also equally, just like many other learners, saying that time is quite important when it comes to, managing your studies. And of course, we want to catch up with more learners, and this time still from the Rukonga Vision School, to talk to us about how they feel about their achievement. Congratulations to you. Good afternoon. How do you feel?
I feel very good. Actually, it's more than I expected.
Talk to us about how you prepare for exams. What are some of the things you always want to make sure that you don't compromise? When you go into your studies, you study very hard, of course. How do you actually prepare for the exams?
Firstly, I would like to say I use my syllabus. I make sure I cover every aspect, like every point of the syllabus before I sit for my exam. And through the syllabus, I'll be able to go straight to the point, like in my summaries. Like then I'll be certain.
Okay. How does working with your teachers especially also help you make sure that you also study hard? Because there are a lot of times where we also see a lot of learners fearing their teachers, of course afraid to ask questions and get assistance. What would you say about the assistance that teachers give to the learners?
The assistance from teachers is very productive. Like actually, it's through them that you'll be able to understand each and every aspect. Like you must be free. You must be free with your teachers so that you can be able to ask any question like which you don't understand, for them to explain to you thoroughly.
Who's your biggest inspiration and that actually makes you want to get better at life, study hard, and of course, not only become top 20, but of course also do better in life?
My brother, like it's like something in the family. Like just when I look at him, like how he does his things, he inspires me. Like for me, like to also desire to be successful, go to varsity and accomplish my courses there.
What would you say to your family, your friends, your former teachers, to all of them that are watching now? Of course, watching you now as a top performer in their grade 12 or grade 11.
I'd like, how can I start? I'd like, it's a great honor for me to be watched, like to be like countrywide, like actually. Yeah, I would also like encourage my fellow learners actually to remain focused, stay focused, and also teamwork. It also helps, like teamwork. You must work with your colleagues, your fellow learners, because sometimes they explain better, like you understand better actually.
Congratulations, all the best. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Was another representative from the Rukonga Vision School, who of course just have emerged victorious, talking to us about what their inspiration was, what really worked for them in terms of the studies, and of course what they expect for the coming year. Now I'd like to take the minister's position to actually also give us their take on how, of course, this event also went, and also just to give us a vision on the results that we currently already have. We have with us the Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts and Culture, Honorable Dino Balotti. Honorable, thank you so much for being with us. Just drive us through what we just have witnessed here today. Improvements, of course, still continue to be on the rise as far as education or rather exam results are concerned. What is your reaction to that?
So we're all very proud of the young people that have achieved these results. It's an organic improvement, and I think gradual improvements is what we want to see. Year on year, we see that there's a betterment, and we keep building on that. So to the young people that have achieved well, we say congratulations, and to those that we say tomorrow is another day, and we don't give up trying. But really, I think today is testament to the hard work that's gone in from all the colleagues from the ministry, all the teachers, and thank you all to all of our learners. It's about them, right? Yeah.
I mean, if you look at overall, we also would like to say that this is also a good testament to quality education in the country. Of course, that's testament to that. But we see, upsurge or rather surging in regional performances as well. Some regions, of course, dropping to, in terms of regional performances. What does this say about what we need to do as a ministry, as a people, of course, as a country, to rather make sure that, of course, all our countries perhaps are always looking to improve better when it comes to academic year?
So I think first and foremost, allow me to congratulate my region, Kavango East. I'm going to say the top performing region, but well done to all the regions. And of course, we need to sometimes just go back to basics, understand where those shortcomings are. I think there is a post-mortem. We have had some internal engagements to sort of learn best practices. And we want to understand what's working and equally what's not working. So I think there's a lot of work that'll go in behind the scenes. And we want to see regions be even more competitive. It's not about only the top performing regions, but it's about each and every region. So of course, the work never stops, and we keep improving. And I think that's the message. The work never stops.
Perhaps your hope going forward for those that, of course, are still to write their exams for the 2020, or rather 2026 exams, and those that also haven't made it, Minister. What do you have to say to them, to all Namibians watching now, of course, have now received the exam results this afternoon?
So there's a message that I shared earlier, and I'll repeat, which is very simple, or rather simple in nature, is that a goal delayed is not a goal denied. And I think to each and every young person that didn't achieve what they had set out to do, the sun comes up tomorrow, as it did today. And really, to each and every young person, we only fail when we stop trying. So really, I'm proud of the young people, but I know that a goal delayed is not a goal denied. Thank you very much.
Deputy Minister, thank you. Of course, wish you and the Minister, of course, all the best. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Deputy Minister of Education, Innovation, Youth, Sports, Arts and Culture, just giving us his take on for the NSSCO and what was the NSSCA, which is of course better known as the Advanced Subsidiary results that has released today. Just with a few minutes that we still have for this live broadcast, I just want to take you through what of course has been a very, very important note to take in terms of the regional performances as far as the results have it, comparing them from the 2024 to 2025 results that we just learned now this morning. We have seen quite an upside in terms of performances, looking at the top regions who have performed in the NSSCO overall performance. Kavango region, of course, now is the top performer in terms of regional performance. That's coming from 7th position. That is from the 2024 results, having been now as a top performer in the regional performance, followed by Oshikoto region, previously of course, first position and now second position. And then in third place, Kavango West region being, of course, the third position, just coming from second position. That is in 2024. So they have dropped in positions there. And then later on, we see in the 5th position, Omusati region, who was previously in the 3rd position. That is from 2024. Now I see them in the 5th position. So Kavango East, of course, then continues to record, the biggest improvement thus far, coming from 7th position to now to our 1st position. And now we move over to what is the advanced subsidiary level for in terms of regional performance. We have seen that Kavango East is still 52.7%, quite a upset that they of course have seen, and what the minister has said, of course, congratulating their own region, seeing that of course a lot still to be done, but we continue to bring rather deeper analysis on what is happening as far as the examinations is concerned, and also going forward. So for myself, Johnny Konja, and the entire team, thank you so much for watching.